Good morning, this is Jolene with AJeweldDesign, and yay, I'm back! It's the middle of December. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it back onto YouTube before the end of the year, but I thought I would update you with what I've been working on and give you some sneak peeks to what, or not sneak peeks, but because I don't have anything yet, but verbally tell you what I'm working on next digitally. As we go into the new year and we get up and going again, as we get out of one holiday into a next. So, yeah, my past month has been working on journals, physical journals, from December dailies, next year's December dailies, gifts for people. You saw the YouTubes and you saw the Instagrams, I hope. If you're only following me on YouTube, like I said, go follow me on Instagram. Sometimes a quick little 5-minute video is a little quicker and more efficient to show you what little projects I've been working on. So we did the mini file folders, mini file folder booklets. We did it in the Shabby Christmas, which I did here on YouTube. And then I went ahead and made Christmas at Your Door and Snowy Winter mini file folders that I flipped through real quick and show that over on Instagram. We worked on, the December daily with my Snowy Winter kits. Finally got the cover done. I think I showed it again on Instagram. So I'll give you a quick flip through of, a closer look at my cover and what I've done on the inside, trying to keep track of that. And then I did work on 2 other people's kits, just because I sort of fell in love with them, and my daughters fell in love with one and I fell in love with the other. So I had to make some journals. I wanted to get a break from the digital side, use other people's digitals, incorporate my own. I still have one more journal to make. Christmas at Your Door, which is my poinsettia and holly and really cool Christmas store kit. I have gone back and forth from a standard journal, standard journal with a washi cover to just maybe a hinged book. And then I'm now thinking about doing it as a ring journal, binder ring journals. So I'm just like, I don't know how big I'm going to go, but get the rings and do 2 ringed cardboard decorative type journal, I guess, for the Christmas at Your Door. And I really haven't decided. I think I'm finally on that. I think I'm going to do the Christmas at Your Door as a not a hinged, but as a ring binder type journal. And it may be something that I really literally work up to with into January, but it's a decorative piece that I'll finish and I'll put it away and it'll be gorgeous in my living room come next year, because those are the colors of my living room. It's all vintage and villages and old stuff from my grandmother's, and so it would actually look pretty in that. So it would look gorgeous in there. So it's been busy. If I'm not doing journals and gifts, because we did the little mini, lunch bag cover, December dailies I did for my girlfriends. I did the mini file folder booklets, both created them and then physically made them and gave them to friends. So these are more for me and my daughters, and but if I'm not doing this, I've been using, either my planner stickers in my planners, in my happy planners, or I've been doing stuff. So this has been the other thing that's taken up a lot of my time. This week is all using my Shabby Christmas at Home printable sticker sheets. This was something that mine is a couple pieces. This came out of my Be Happy box stickers. This came from one of the Christmas Happy Planners. This one again out of the, I think, Dream Big. But everything else is, maybe not that one, but almost a lot of these pieces, I would say 90% of these pieces are from my journal kit. I took the journal and turned them into printable stickers. So that was this week. And then last week was a little bit of the more blue versions of the Snowy Winter, wishing for a white Christmas sticker sheets, mostly for the snowflakes and washies. My little mini planner actually had more of the snowmen and stuff in it for my daughter's birthday montage on hers. So, I finally got to do some of my stickers, but this has been it. This has been matching the challenges and having fun with the Christmas and the Thanksgiving. And, there are a couple of the Happy Planner guys have done, or ladies, I should say, have done challenges in November and December. So, that's actually mine. Took a piece, added something to it. Like, again, I use a combination of my stuff and others, and was able to do, my last fall one with some of my stickers. But this has been my other love right now. It's been happy planning, and can't knock it, right? So if I'm not designing journals, I've been playing with the Happy Planner stickers again, which is fine, which is great, and those are mine. Because, as we get into things, I still want to make stickers, both for dashboards and verticals that, can be used as either mini ephemera pieces, because all of this stuff is great to cut out on normal cardstock and use to layer, or put on stickers. And then, I went a little crazy. I've already started next week. I've been trying to use these 12 days of Christmas stickers, and I just doesn't always work. So the green worked here, and the blue happened to work here. So I've been marking it. There's the day 12, there's day 9, and then I'm like, oh, forget it. Christmas week is just going to be like, whoof, I don't plan to get much done business-wise. So I thought, you know what? We're going to deck it out, leave a couple spots for things, and I just got to decide what to do here. Depends how much I get done this week. Will determine how much of this I need to make as a to-do list and how much of it I can just deck out. But this is pretty because this is, like I said, a majority of my shabby Christmas at home printable stickers, and I'm able to just layer it up, right? So I was pretty stoked about that. Oh, sorry. There's commercials in that. How rude. So, I'm trying to play Christmas music in the background, and then a commercial comes up. Ah, how rude. Which is really funny because it's Spotify. Yeah, anyway. Jabbering. But, alright, so I haven't done a lot of digital creating work. I'm going to get back to it this week. So I figured I would end my fun stuff for the most part with you guys. All my hands-on creative stuff. And then I would move on to the digital stuff again and get into the new year. So we'll start off with my December daily. I finally got a cover on it. I mean, I had the fabric, but I finally got the corners done. And I was able to put a little thingy on the side, right? All this for the fabrics and the pieces and the charms that I love, that may or may not go inside it. And it's the most wonderful time of the year. These are Tim Holtz things, super cute. I took a favorite fabric, took my snowflakes, and just had fun with it. And, I wanted to do more, I wanted to do less. I couldn't decide. I had a hard time. But it is pretty, and it's simple, and it'll be easy to store. And so then I finally got to get into the inside, and I started writing in it. I started cutting out pictures, working on making, pockets and fun things. Trying to show off both my traditions, things that had to get done, things I wanted to work on that are project-based. I did a diamond paint thing last year, and I'm working on another one this year. I'm silly. My daughter's birthday is a big thing in December, so we had sort of 2 days of that going on. So, took photos and made tags and, had fun with, it always sticks, had fun with, things to remember her birthday with. Made it a sort of flippy tag, But some days there's nothing much going on, and I just sort of journaled about what was going on or how I was feeling. Other days it got busy again. I really started getting going on things, and so I could just journal the fact that what project I was working on. So this both has traditions in it. It has my feelings. It has birthdays. It has and stuff that I'm doing, I guess, in the other half of my life. So I finally was able to make something of this dark picture, and hopefully made it sort of pop a little bit. It was a good background to put stickers and words on it, right? And it's just a list of gratitudes because there wasn't much going on that day, which is fine. I still need, it was a good moment, actually. Another thing I was grateful for, more on the business side, this was a tag from, oh my gosh, Gail does these all the time. I can't think of, Piles of Paragraphs does, I think it's Piles of Paragraphs that does those monthly tag kits. And that was last January's, and it was totally fit my theme. So I went and bought it so I can make it for this year. So I got pretty much every day prepped. 12 days to Christmas. What was I doing? I don't have every day glued down. But I do have, like, things in its way. Like, okay, that's going to be 14, which is today, and everything I get done. I had to start putting things out. I still want to heavily decorate the middle of the signature. I mean, that may be after everything's done. I may see what came of Christmas and use it to decorate. But I know that's day 15. I know that's day 16 now. I wanted to make sure that I hit the timing and the spacing just right. I have things ready for 17 and 18, but don't know what to do with them yet. You know, it depends what happens. There's 18, 19, and 20. Oof. Am I behind? I don't know, huh? That's 17. What did I decide to do? Oh, 18, 19, yeah, okay. Ugh, right, you get lost on your dates. Oh my gosh, that's why I started putting the numbers down, because I wanted to make sure 18, 19, yeah, 20, 21, which is my grandmother's birthday, even though she's passed away. So that may be a big day on that. Plus, it's the first day of winter, so that's going to be a fun day to decorate. 22 and 23. Again, more things to write in. Maybe if it's a busier day, that it's more just tags of projects. And this was my day 25. This was 24 and 25. I wanted to make it a big deal. And so I did sort of glue down paper, but not all the way across, so that if I wanted to hide something underneath it, if I wanted to, write something else, I had the days ready. I could put pictures underneath. I have room to do a bunch of stuff. I think I put our menus on there. Right now I put these two things here. I'm still trying to figure out where to put them, but they are going to go within the set. But remember, we designed all this way back when for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then I know that I have one more page if I need it to write down like what the kids got, or if we got some cool present or something unexpected. I have some room to still maneuver. And then we go 26 through 30, 31 back here. And I don't know exactly yet what we're going to do. So I could do cool pictures on this one. This is a trifold. So the back could be written on, or I could do photos on the back. Make it sort of a little photo album thing. So I have ideas for the end of the year. But I don't know exactly yet. So I didn't glue down all the dates, but I did sort of space them out to make sure we hit Christmas Eve just right. So that was a lot of fun, but that's all Snowy Winter, volume 1 and 2. And then, it's anything that's in here has to do with that kit, those two kits. So that's, I'm really stoked about. And then Dreams Etc. came out with a Cozy Critter kit, and it has her gnomes that are really cute and cozy critters. And my daughter fell in love with the critter. She's a winter critter girl. She's my birthday girl. And she sort of wanted her own little journal to write in. Not so much a December daily, but just something to write in during this crazy time to document her favorite traditions and her thoughts during this time of year. And so I went ahead and took cardstock, collaged up the tissue with the Mod Podge, and then glued stuff on the front. So I was pretty stoked about that it worked, because I wasn't sure. I had already printed this on one side of the cardstock and went, what am I going to do? So I went ahead and put snowflakes and green and white and red and cream, and I just went to town on it. And, but then I went ahead and used everything that was from the Cozy Critter kit and decorated it for her. The pictures are the biggest things, because she loves these critters so much. But I did give her, pockets and places to write on. These are pretty good if she uses a pen carefully. I use this as my background pages so that she could write on them. So, for the most part. So then I took a flip out that you can open. I think I showed this before on Instagram, but, she has places to write on the pages. It's all a little tucked. Super cute. I love this thing. This was one of her envelopes I thought was super cute with the owl. And wherever there's sort of a light sequence, I put glitter on it. It's hard to see, but anyway, this opens up as like a little card, so she can write in that. Because that was the other side of the envelope, so I had to do something with it. But she fell in love with the bunnies, and the owls, and the deer, and, so I had to do something. So again, like I said, I went ahead and just did everything. This one is supposed to come out, but it's sort of stuck in there. We'll see. But I had fun just sort of doing a really quick mini. Isn't this adorable? This was supposed to be somewhere else, but the word post sort of got cut off, and it seemed weird to have just a P on one side. And I'm like, no, never mind. It'll be the middle. And it is really cute. So she could put a little picture here, or she could have fun with it. So again, I try to leave these spaces open for her to write on as much as she wanted. This was super cute. She's a total fox girl, besides the bunnies and the deer. And then I made a double pocket, so she, again, has more, you know, cards to write on. The bears are absolutely adorable. They're so cute. The blue bears. So, like I said, I made just things for her to think about and work on and let it, you know. So she got that for her birthday, so she was really stoked. But that was a quick, let's get that done. And then last but not least, let's make sure I'm still recording because, oh, I would die. Okay. Is something that was sort of unexpected. I fell in love with my Porsche Prince Yummy Christmas kit because it wasn't your standard Christmas, though it says Christmas all over the place. She does have some Merry Christmas and stuff, but it was cocoa and candy canes, and it's something me and the girls love. We love our hot chocolate and we love our peppermint this time of the year. And so it totally, you know, even though I make all this stuff, I don't always have to buy a kit. And this kit was actually printed for me. A girl, my mom had it and was like, oh, you need to have a copy of this for your daughter, and I'm going to make this. And then she's like, oh my gosh, I don't have time to make it. So I was able to take the pieces for her and make it for my mom. For my daughter, from me, you know, all that good stuff. So, but this one, you know, we got access to, and I had to make something out of it. And then we went to the beach a weekend or two ago, Thanksgiving weekend. We took a break and we went just to the coast to get some fresh air. And we always find the quiet, secluded beaches so we can walk the ocean line and not be near anybody. And so we went ahead and did that. And when we were there, when we were done, we always go get something to drink, right? So we went by Starbucks and I got a bag for the goodies that we bought. And of course, one of those little gauze bags that they put the treats in. And I thought, well, goodies and hot chocolates and peppermints are all about, of course, coffee treats. So I thought, oh, I'll keep the bag. And the bag was just about the right size. And since I did other bag journals, I thought I'd make a bag purse journal. So we'll tie it up and it will roam around, and I can actually carry it or even hang it by the handle here. And so that was sort of the inspiration that I all of a sudden last week went, oh my gosh, I have to get this done. This is what I want to do. So I left the front open so I could put the envelope in it with all the extra cards that I may need for next year and any goodies that may help decorate. I went ahead and also made this a number sequence for a December daily. So this will probably be next year's December daily, since I already have one. And I numbered everything. I gave places to work on. I sort of pre-prepped it, which I know December daily, sometimes you need 1 day, sometimes you need 4 days or 4 pages for a day. But I thought I'd keep it simple, and especially since I'm not writing as much as I thought this year, unless something crazy goes on next year, you know, who knows how much work we'll have. But again, I Mod Podged this to sort of lighten up the fact of a Starbucks. You can still see some letters, but it's not obvious, and I love it. Front and back, you know, a little more teals and blues in the back. I did add lace to the back pocket because the back pocket is all about day 25. So I glued it just right to be tucked, right? And a little Merry Christmas tag. I put the lace in there. Maybe we'll go backwards. I made a paper clip to keep day 25 in place with an envelope, you know. So if there's anything special I want to put in it next year, I have it ready to go. Then we go day 24, Christmas Eve, right? I sort of kept her tags together to make little pockets and fun things. Made a tab up there, make it easy to open, and kept her tags sort of in row, either right on it. I get glue photos on it. I thought that was my biggest thing. I was like, oh, I could actually cut photos to match the insides of the tabs. And then I do have room to make another pocket up here. I just put her little piece up there, so I knew. Day 23, I had to make my own tag, my own number though, because I lost day 23. I threw it away by accident. But yeah, if it was decorative, I left it decorative. If it was plain, I either left it to write on or pocketed it in some way, and put the tabs in it so that I would write on it, just like I sort of did with my my December daily this year. So, you know, I did my little pockets and my things where I had little spots. You never know what you can tuck in, right? Again, day 21 is a big day for us in this household. So room to write, but to catch all the days, I even had to turn the pockets that I made into a journal day of some sort. So there are cards in there to journal with. Another little coin pocket that I think has some extra pieces in it. Oh, yeah, it has some little pieces to help decorate with later. So everything is used in one fashion or another. Now this one was a big deal, and not for any real reason, it's just where it ended up. A card, a flip out envelope, so it has another card in it. See, added a little extra to it to write on, and I took a lot of her pieces and papers and then random things I had left over, and I collaged the back and hinged it really tight though, so it is really thick. There is even a little hide hole there if I wanted to put something fun in there for Christmas. And if it's done right, it does stick out a little bit. So I try to have little bits of things that stick out, but the pages are bigger than the book cover, so it sticks out naturally. This was the centerpiece, so you really can't write on it, but it is decorated. And if I needed to, I probably could, again, hinge something over it to where we have that kind of room. So day 11 has the ability again to put pictures in there and has the ability to have a little writing space, right? So that makes it all really exciting there too. So, yeah, I tried to make it all usable for next year, but I really enjoy the pieces when I could. Tabs where there was important. Again, I made this cute belly band. These are pieces actually from my Porch Prints Yummy mini books, and I had extra print paper, and so I thought, oh, it'll be cute. So I am going to use them to collage and decorate with. Again, day 7 is my daughter's birthday, so I have a book ready to go to document, you know, her birthday. She has her own little insert here in book, and I love making little books, out of some of these postcard pieces that she makes, because I don't know why when I see them, I just automatically assume book cover. It's so funny. I don't know why. I have no clue why. This one I hand stitched in and then realized I put this upside down, had to undo it and restitch it. And it even has a little bit of a string to where I could even tuck something in there if I wanted to, but I don't know, it was fun trying to hand stitch that. Why not, right? So this is a little, you know, paper clip for that, in case I wanted to put something in there. There are 2 days that actually have numbers on here, and again, like I said, something I want to hinge over so that it doesn't really block anything, but can be used, right, without being written on. And so I gave myself page 1 and 2 for day 1 and 2, like I did this year, so I could document how our Thanksgiving weekend went and how we started off our Christmas year. So, you know, I really, I still want to put something on here, but I haven't figured out what yet. But that is something prepped, ready to go. After playing with my December daily this year, I was really stoked to decide, you know, how to go about making one for the following year. So that has been the constant of my life, right? Is making all these journals. Everybody's sort of doing, if they're into Christmas, that's all I've been making probably for the past 2 months, is Christmas journals to sell and or use for their own, you know, own needs. And so I jumped on that bandwagon, of course. I haven't decided. Maybe, yeah, because when you hold it, it's sort of cute that way, maybe. Who knows? I haven't decided. But that is the extent of it, right? I may still grommet the holes and put string through that way. I haven't decided. But that has been my fun, and it's been enjoyable. I've really loved doing all of these, getting a feel for what it takes to make the journals, so that when I create my digitals, it is really, sorry, I had to make sure, really useful. You know, what works, what doesn't work, how many pieces, how many little pieces do we need, how many big pieces, do I need a lot of journal cards, how creative can I get with the journal cards, do I need to do index tabbed file cards, do I need to do things that can be folded and turned into mini books. Like, you really get to enjoy your creative side when you get to work with other people's stuff and go, okay, that's what I can do with that, or you know, so on and so forth. And I watched other people. That's how I got the idea of the mini file folder booklets when I made them out of my kits. That's how I get ideas for a lot of things. And we all get inspired from each other. So as we hit the middle of December, I'm going to start working on lovey-dovey, shabby Valentine, go into spring, Easter, more collage pages, creamy based collage pages, to sort of go along with the first set I have. Because I think I did 2 collage sets. I have a standard collage set, and then I did a second one. But maybe that was more for Thanksgiving or Christmas. I don't remember which one I did. I have to look. So I have 2 basic collage page kits. I'm looking at doing a third one. Maybe a little more Frenchy. Not so much I don't know what I did the first time, but I feel like I need to change that up a little bit, but still keep it neutral. I'm going to work on more words for you guys for the new season, so both for Valentine's and spring. I definitely am working on kits, whether I do another Frenchy lovey-dovey mini file folder booklet. I want to work on, of course, spring kits, more floral. I have a request for a blue and pink set, blue and pink sort of shabby set. A journal kit, I should say. I definitely want to do a bunny Easter white, watercolor washed vintage kit that can go both ways. So yeah, I have a lot coming up. So hopefully from here on out, I don't think I'll get one next week, because it is Christmas week and then it's New Year's week. So might be able to sneak one in right before New Year's and let you know how I did and how I'm working, what's new on my Etsy shop. And then we'll be starting hopefully every week with something going on here. This is my new little backdrop here because I didn't like the pink anymore. I couldn't take it. So I've used this fabric in my journal kits and covers. I've scanned it in and used it as backgrounds. I figured it might as well be part of my new thing. So AJeweldDesign, when you see sort of this creamy background, you know you have the right channel. You know you're with me. So we'll keep revealing journal kits. We'll keep revealing Etsy purchases, our abilities to purchase kits. And when I get the moment to create something with my kits, I will definitely show you. And hopefully by New Year's, or the first week in the new year, I will show you what I ended up doing with my Christmas at Your Door. Because that one is something that I so want to work on. I've been dying to work on it, and how I kept putting it off, I don't know. But I think my biggest problem is I had created this book thing for the Christmas at Your Door, right? And it printed beautifully. I got the cover on the inside. I mean, it's just this perfect cover, right? But it's not super thick. And I thought I would just make everything fit inside it like I do here. I could even Mod Podge. I probably could even Mod Podge like a clear sheet over it, or even on the inside to make it stronger. And I just don't know, right? I'm debating. It's a great vintage book, and I'm just like, I want to keep going with it. So I may cut it, and I'm going to put the two binder rings in it, and we're going to flip it through, and I'm going to put all my papers on a thicker background, and we're just going to be like, flip the pretty page and have something decorative on the back. Maybe it's like half decorated, half journal page, or a journal piece, so that I can, write on the back of each one if I want, or it's just really decorative, and it's something, like I said, gorgeous to match my living room next year. So keep posted. And we'll see how this pans out. But I think I'm now down to the binder rings and trying for that. Right? We'll see. Like I said, I've changed my mind about 3 times on this one. So I think that's what keeps glitching me. I'm not finding the exact perfect thing. That doesn't require just another, Mod Podge thing. So, sort of time with the Mod Podge. I want to do something else. But plenty to create, plenty to do things. I have piles of stuff that I wanted to do and haven't got to, but that's okay. That's all right. It's all about having the fun with it and continuing to be creative. So if I don't talk to you, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, hope you end Hanukkah well, all that good stuff, because I know Hanukkah's about to finish here very soon. And I just hope you have the best holiday season that you can have, that you stay close to your loved ones, that you stay safe and healthy, and that we get through the end of this 2020 and we take 2021 with a bang and we make the most of it, whatever it may be, and we keep being creative and we keep inspiring each other and we keep enjoying the little times and the little moments. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, dashing through the snow, wishing for a snowy white winter. I shouldn't even say Christmas. And thank you for watching. Thank you for chiming in. And we will see you right before the new year or right after. And we'll get crafting all over again. Talk to you soon. This is Jolene with AJeweldDesign.